So today, DFN, Dividend 15 Split Corp, DFN has gone up about 13.22%. That's massive for income investors. That would have been an opportunity, a missed opportunity, because I made a video a couple a couple days ago about this stock and why it fell, and there was no actually reason that I saw behind it. And I think that was a really good opportunity. But now the stock has gone up this massively. I'm going to dig deep a little bit and tell you what you should do next. What's the next step? So make sure, if it's the first time you're watching this video or watching this channel, please make sure you subscribe, because on this channel is the one channel that I always bring this update for whether you're a passive income investor or whether you're an investor long term. And if you like my content, just make sure you like, and if you have people to share with, just make sure you share that with. So let's look at DFN. DFN, this is a split corp fund, which is closed-end fund technically. Previous close was 590 and open was 583, so that was a close yesterday. But we look at the bid, as spread was between 668 to 669. 52 week range, it was 575, because yesterday it fell all the way down to 575, but within 52 week range, which is about a year, it was all the way from last year, or between a year, it was about 812 to 575, and that 575 was the lowest, was actually yesterday. If we look at the 5 days range, look at that, it came all the way from 695. If we look at the month, it came all the way from 725 and it went down a little bit, but it stayed relatively between 7 to highest 6, and then it just fell. That one day it fell like 5%, and then it fell again 8% yesterday, and today went up again 13%. So I made a video and then I said, well, there was no really big reason behind the stock falling. Though most people seem to be dumping this stock, it has almost regained everything that has lost, almost, but not yet. We look at the dividend. Forward dividend is about 20% right now. Look at the volume today, was about over 1.5 million. That's a lot of volume, right? But on average, usually about 295. So a little bit over 250,000. That's an average. So what's the dividend 15? Let's say, for example, your first time to watch to hear about this one. What's actually dividend 15 Split Corp? We can actually go to the website. This is Dividend 15 Split Corp is an investment corporation designed to pay monthly cash dividend. So it does pay monthly. That's a good thing about it. And then you've seen the yield there was about 20% right now. It pays, because it pays 120. That's annual per share, which it pays monthly. So divide 120 divided by 12, you get about 10 cents per share every month. So that's what it says there. The corporation invests primarily in a portfolio of 15 dividend yielding high quality Canadian companies, and these are the company that invest in. If you want to know more, check out the videos that I've made about this particular company. They're a very solid company, and because when the market fall yesterday, and I look at these companies, I look at the individual stocks that invest under, there was nothing really fundamentally changed on these stocks. So I was wondering why this stock has fallen this much. So there was no really big reason behind it. But we look at the net asset value. NAV pre-distribution is 15.19. When you look at distribution, is 14. So you take 15.19 minus that one after distribution, because then you get net asset distribution is about 15.05. So it's a little bit of premium, but all in all, it does pay. It always pays whenever the NAV is above 15. So right now it's about $15, which is pretty good. So we are looking at this. It says there's a hope that, of course, they will continue to pay the dividends. And yesterday, of course, when I made a video, I showed you the when you look at distribution about this particular stock or a fund, or split a fund to be precise. And of course, there's class A, and also there's a class preferred shares. We look at the dividend payment history, he has paid dividend from 2004. That's how long it's been, almost 20 years. He's been paying dividend. There's a very few period that has missed. And I've, I made a video, check the link below where I told you exactly when they missed the dividend and what was the reason. But overall, they've only missed maybe less than 6%, less than 10 times within almost 20 years. So that's a pretty good history that they've been paying dividend. So that's it about that. So what should you do going forward? We look at this one. We can say, well, that was a missed opportunity because the stock fall off was no apparent reason that was behind the falling, and that was missed opportunity. So what should you do now since the stock has gone up, has almost regained everything that it has? But we look at here, the stock was this particular fund was about 725. It's been trading within that range for actually a long time. If we look at this, this is 6 months. Let's look at 1 year, right? 1 year has been trading this stock between 8 to lower 7s, right? And then it just fell off to 6. So I'm really calling it. If we are to buy this at this price, 668, there's a really big opportunity. There's a big opportunity here. There are chances that this stock is going back to at least $7. So that will be, will be few percentage gain, from 668 to $7, right? So even if it goes to 725, you're still gonna make money. But what is important here is the yield that you're gonna get is about over 20%. So that's kind of my call. You can look at this as an opportunity to buy, or if you're cautious, you can just maybe add a little portion into a portfolio. But maybe you don't go too crazy, because this is one of those high yield, but it's not 100% without its own problems that is facing, right? That's it about this DFN. Let me know in a comment below, what do you think? Are you going to buy this? And if you're not buying, why are you not buying? So that's it for this. But also I can give you another ticker symbol that they are pretty much similar. So if you're inclined to buy that particular stock, you can also go to people who are watching that. They're also watching these funds, and similar to DFN are FTN, which is 15 Split Corp. This is financial. And this one, DGS, which is Dividend Growth Split Corp. And there's North American Financial 15 Split Corp. Both of these ones are offered by the same company, which is Quadravest. And when you come to DGS, this is offered by, or is provided by Brampton ETFs. There's another type of manager here in Canada, based of Toronto. And there's one of the best income fund, which is Kanoa EIT Income Fund. This one I made a video below. I made a video about this one. Check the link below. I made an explanation about this one, which EIT and actually DFN, they're pretty similar. But I personally, if I were to put a lot of money, I would put in EIT, because EIT has a longer history and is more safer. And I actually made a comparison between EIT versus DFN. There's a video. I'll also leave at the link, the comment link below. And the other stock which is more similar to it is Canadian Bank Corp. It's also similar. So that's it about DFN. We look at the address where, the 77 King Street West, Royal Trust Tower, Suite 4500 in Toronto. And as I explained, Dividend 15 Split Corp is a closed-ended equity mutual fund launched by Quadravest Inc. The fund is managed by Quadravest Capital Management. It's invested in public equity market in Canada, right? The fund spread its investment across diversified sectors. It benchmark the performance of its portfolio against the S&P 500, S&P TSX 60, which is Canadian market. Dividend 15 Split Corp was formed on January 9, 2004, and is a Canadian fund. I have very strong feeling that the stock, what is trading right now, is at good value, but it was at even better value yesterday had you bought it yesterday, but if you buy today, you can still snatch about a few more percentage, about 5 to 6% upside, and then plus your dividend, of course, that will be almost 20 to 30%. That's just my opinion. So if you don't like this particular stock, check these ones also, the one I just showed you here. And again, they just let me know in a comment which out of these you going to purchase, and if you decide to purchase, why you did so. Thank you very much for watching. Till next update. Bye bye.